So, seeing as how we have the first real Marvel versus DC rivalry going on, both the Justice League and Thor Ragnarok will be in theaters in the same month. Now, Thor, Marvel, the big dogs, as everyone calls them, will be out first. So, my thing is, will Justice League, the underdog, the franchise that can't seem to get it together, DC, will the Justice League outdo Thor at the box office? Well, let me see. Now, Thor 1 was it did okay. Then Thor 2 was a little bit better, but Thor 3, I'm hearing that it's supposed to be good and that it's gonna get a lot of good reviews from critics who've already seen it. And so this leads me to wonder if Justice League even has a chance. Because Justice League, from what I seen of the latest trailer that they dropped, I was nowhere near impressed. To me, the trailer looked bland, looked dry, it looked boring. It just couldn't keep my interest. So I don't know what DC is gonna do, but I have to stick with history on this one. And normally I always go for the underdog Justice League, but I'm gonna say that I don't know if Justice League can do it, because you have to stick with history here. History shows that Wonder Woman was really the only movie that actually did pretty decently. Man of Steel had everyone divided. Nobody cared about Batman versus Superman. It had a lot of hype going into it, but then once it came out, it basically flopped and flipped and fried and died. Okay, no one cared about it. So going in to this one-on-one battle with Marvel, I'm gonna have to stick with history. I don't think that the Justice League is gonna outdo Thor, because you have to look at history, and history shows that if DC only had one movie that done well out of all the other movies, how can we expect a miraculous miracle to happen all of a sudden? So I'm just gonna have to stick with Thor, even though I'm not a giant fan of Thor, because I thought the franchise was I'm gonna say that the Justice League is not going to beat Thor at the box office. Me personally, I don't see it happening. But like I always say, I'm only human. I could be wrong.